Hey everyone, and welcome to another Diablo 2 Resurrected build guide video. This time it's the absolute final form unlocked of my summon Necro, aka Commando Mancer, aka whatever Mancer, has a million names. It's always the same, it's just a minion build. First things first, you see the Iron Golem here. It's absolutely over with. I can also never respec this build again, because this aura will be gone from... I forgot the name, Pride. The Pride rune word, super expensive rune word. Absolute shitty stats, it's only good for the aura. Yeah, and if I respec, this would be gone. When I summoned this guy, I buffed up. I had a full inventory full of skiller. I tried to get most plus skills possible and so on, because it all counts, right? Yeah. Then I can buff him up with battle orders. He has good resistances. And guess what? The other day he almost ripped. How is it possible? Players one doors in the bedroom. Cut this guy in half. So that's crazy. It tells you all about those dolls, those doll monsters. Yeah, this is, I don't want to give you the impression that this is just something you can farm up easily. This is the result of, it's one of my best builds, okay? One of my best builds. It's almost like hero editor type shit. And yeah, I have 6,000 hours in Resurrected, and builds like this are the result of 6,000 hours of D2R, okay? Heavily invested into trading. I have a ethereal military pick here because, you know, want to be a special snowflake and stand out. So literally, like, I love this build, right? For the love of the build, I have like weird bases like this. Mara's Shaker with a jump for cannot be frozen. Cannot be frozen is not that important, but good to have. Spirit, Enigma, Frank Uhl for the cast rate and for the curses. 2 SOJs, an Arak, Marrowwalk boots, a 6 to battle orders, call to arms, because I really want a nice buff for my minions. Skiller. Alright, well. Do you even say skiller in English? I don't think so. Watch, any, bunch of random small charms. The challenge on a summon necro is to max out the resistances. But it doesn't really matter because there's a million mobs. There's a million minions, my skellies, between like the mobs between my character. There's like an entire army. Speaking of the army, I have 20 in race skeleton, 20 in skeleton mastery. I have 2 points in mage or 3 points in mage, because it triggers me so much when I only have 9 mages. So buffed up, I am able to have 10 mages. It's a nicer number. Okay. Things like this. 1 point into revive. I have a maxed out Iron Golem. And my maxed out Golem Mastery as well. My remaining points into Summon Resist. Here I have a few more points. As I said at the beginning, I cannot respec this character. That's the build, okay? That's really the build. 1 point into Bone Prison, it's sometimes useful. It's also nice to troll sometimes in a bay run. Don't do it too much, people hate that. It will not crash the game like back in the days, but it's still annoying. 1 point in Amp, 1 point in Decrep. I like this against Bale, for example, but overall I use Amp because for the skellies and to boost the Corpse Explore a little bit. Yeah, scaling. I'm level 93 Necromancer here. So what I would do is, if I ever level this more, I would just dump more points into Corpse Explore to scale up the radius, the range of it. And that's the build. That's the build. The mercenary. Oh, let's count the auras. Maybe. So might 1. Cleansing 2. Thorns 3. Conviction 4. East 5. And concentration from Pride, Runebird, Iron Golem 6. That's 6 auras. That's the maximum. You cannot stack more auras on the minions. And it's just beautiful to have a build like this. Like I tell you how it is. Just a beautiful thing. It's literally, it's music in my ears, right? To have all these minions with 6 auras stacked up. It's so good, man. It's so good. Not the fastest build. People also say it's annoying to get the skellies at the beginning and so on. But what I do is the following. I go here. I buff up. They get the starter army for free here. Absolutely messed it up. Usually I can get all my 15 skellies at once. What I like the most about this build is usually I just spam one spot in terms of farming, right? Kill Mephisto next game, kill Mephisto next game, or only do Trev, or... But with this, however, because it takes a little bit of effort to get the army going, you just want to keep the army all the time, so I tend to farm the entire game empty. It's just fun. Just fun to do. Also, never ever cast another golem whatsoever. Like, if this guy rips, I will be sad. It was a shitty roll of this Pride Runebird. But yeah, I cannot just get another one. I don't have the runes right now. Oh yeah, I found this last time. Probably don't need that. 1 to battle orders. Wait, wait, wait. Get some mages. I also need to apologize for the clicking, for the mouse clicking. Yeah, I got a new mouse, and the clicking sound is louder than from my previous mouse. Imagine that. And yeah, the way my living room is set up and the way my desk here is set up, I ordered a new microphone arm. Okay. And therefore I can have the microphone on the totally opposite side of my living room, basically, and you won't hear the clicking of the mouse in future videos. Like it bothers me personally. I don't know if it bothers you, but I wanted to mention it. Like, sorry for the clicking. In my humble opinion, it's hella annoying. Bro, Trev is so insane, bro. Why is this not a Zur rune? Yeah, 10 mages, there we go. Yeah, now I can relax, man. Farm the entire game empty. This build can do everything. There's nothing that can stop this. I mean, this is 6 auras. If I would really do difficult content like Ubers, or... I mean, I play online. I cannot just type play as 8 and have play as 8. But if I'm in a lobby where there's more people, it's a little bit... The Merc auras are a little bit a meme. So the guy will rip with this setup now and then. So it would change the helm and the armor. Andaria is Fortitude, for example, right? Get some of those. The more minions, the better. A ring mail. It's the lowest strength requirements armor in the game. I made an Enigma for a Necromancer before in a ring mail. Yep. Why? Why would you do that? Why not? Why not? I don't need 5 Arcane Plates. I don't need 5 Mage Plates. I don't need 5 Mage Plate Enigmas. At a certain point I only go with how the armor looks on the character. Like for real, for real. D2 is all about the flex, man. D2 is all about the flex anyways. Is he dead? Are we good? It's just so beautiful to see. All these auras stacked up. Look at this, man. It's insane. Also the sound of these auras. Diablo 2 is one hell of a video game. This will be played forever. As long as there is internet. Well, like I was about to say, as long as the world goes round and round, you know what I mean? As long as we don't get dropped a nuke on our head or whatever, like even then in some bunker somewhere, people will play this offline on a laptop, I swear to God. People will play D2 forever. Forever! I never played this on a budget, because in my humble opinion, before Enigma, this is not viable at all. For me, it is viable. You can play the game, but not for me personally. Like I need to aim with those minions. Because what can like 20 plus minions do if only 2 are attacking the monster? Because they are pretty stupid, those skellies. Just some raised skeletons, you know what I mean? So yeah, therefore I always start either with poison or most of the time bone. And the moment I have Enigma, I can swap to this. Usually how it goes. Zoop! Dead. Yeah, you can farm on ends, on ends, on ends with this. Never gets old. Because it's just such a satisfying playstyle. All these minions, they look insane in the new graphics. They look absolutely insane in the new graphics. The Iron Golem as well, with all those swords sticking out. Look at this. So good. So well made. I forgot the name of the company that did the reskin. Good job. Good job, mysterious company. It's way too easy for on players one. It's like fighting normal mode monsters. One of the most iconic builds you can play. Also, every other minion build every other ARPG that was released after D2 took this as a role model. Like if you are a purist and you want to play the purest form of a minion build, this is the way to go. The Diablo 2 Necromancer with the skellies. Absolutely insane. It's so strong. I don't know how to calculate the damage. You know what I mean? It's 20. What it is? 16 skellies, 10 mages. I never maxed those. I think it becomes too much clutter on the screen. And yeah, when I teleport, it takes a while for them to just spread out, actually attack. So I never liked maxed out mages. But yeah, this really is, that's the first time I was able to play this. Okay, this was always too expensive for me. I sometimes had a beast. If I really grinded, you know what I mean? That was for me like end game. Enigma beast, okay, call it a day. But this is really absolutely fine. I don't know how to improve this anymore. I cannot fit the aura more. Or can I? Can I get a 7th aura? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, this is one of the absolute best builds I've ever played. I funneled most of my currency into this Necro. Yeah, just pure insanity. Maybe I should try once to start the season with the Skellies. I always go Bone Spear because it's just too easy to vendor shop this absolutely OP weapon, which is the end game weapon for the Bone build. Guys also don't have a beast with an arm of King Leoric here. Yeah, this is also really good. Super expensive very early. I could say it's a season start. Nobody will give this for free or anything like that. Ton of plus girls. Trying to sell this death web actually. Almost perfect roll. Yeah, but yeah, possible to trade in game, right? You have only low ballers joining. Full rune, okay, I get it, it's funny, right? But not really. Yeah, for Ubers, I usually go with Aldurs. And yeah, change the gear a little bit. Pre-buff, fade. The basic stuff. Yeah, this is one of my best builds, one of my favorite builds, one of my most expensive builds. This is Diablo 2. When people say, oh, D2 has no endgame. Yes, there's no endgame in D2. Bro, what? Do you have a character like this? No? Then you haven't played endgame. Okay? Enough said. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this Necro. I know this has a fan base. This Necro, people love this build. People love this build. You could just start a discussion somewhere about the minion builds. The D2 Necro will always be talked about forever. Thanks again and have a nice day, guys. Later.